Have you ever gone to all the trouble to sit down and create a budget only for it not to work? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you the 3 most common reasons I've seen budgets not work and how to fix those budget problems, whether you're a beginner at budgeting or if you've been trying for years. Hi, I'm Michelle. If this is your first time here, welcome to the neighborhood. I teach everyday women with real money issues how to manage their paycheck so they can meet their financial and money goals and not work until they're 80. Speaking of not working until you're 80, stick around till the end and I'm going to give you 4 tips to get your budget set up right. While you're watching, if any of these common budget mistakes resonate with you, please leave me a comment. I would love to hear your story, and what's more, you never know. Your story might actually help someone else. Budgets. The thing we all love to hate, am I right? When it comes to budgets and budgeting, I have seen 3 mistakes my coaching clients make over and over again. They are, number 1, you didn't put everything in your budget. This is the number 1 mistake I see. Whether a newbie budgeter, and sometimes not a newbie budgeter, sits down to create a budget, they make it more aspirational than practical. And what happens is they decide they're going to be the perfect person. They only put those things in it that they think they should spend money on, not what they know they actually will spend money on. Perfectionism is like a bad boyfriend who just won't go away. He ruins everything. Trying to be perfect and only writing down those things you think you should spend money on is the best way to blow your budget before you've really even gotten started. So, Auntie Shell's first rule of budgeting, put everything in it. If you're a guy and you know you're going to that car show this month, then put it in the budget. If you're like a lot of my single girlfriends and you love your wine clubs, then put them in the budget. All of them. Remember, your budget is your budget. You get to decide what's in it. Number 2, you made it, but you didn't actually use it. Taking the time to fill out all those pretty printables with colored markers and sticky washi tape might soothe your creative soul and inspire your spirit, but if you then stick it in a drawer and not use it, it's not very useful. And listen, honey, we've all done it. I feel you. I see you. I've been there. And that's why I'm here. The 3rd most common reason your budget didn't work, you didn't put any give in it. And I don't mean charitable giving, although that should absolutely be in your budget if it's something that's important to you. What I mean is that you have to have some plan for spontaneity. Your money is there to support your life. And part of your life is to be able to have fun when the opportunity presents itself. So let's say you have a bad day and you're supposed to be cooking tonight, but you're not gonna, and you know it. Then you gotta put a little give in your budget, kind of like a little give in your leggings for those fat days, so that future you sticks to the plan. You may not have heard me say this before, but I hate the word budget. I really, really do. Because most adults hear that word and think adult timeout. Kind of going back to point number 1, to put everything in your budget. So many people I work with see a budget as keeping them from spending what they want to spend. Now, don't misquote me. I'm not saying go out and spend willy-nilly on whatever catches your fancy. What I'm saying is a budget's just a plan. It's a plan for how you're going to spend the finite number of dollars you have to spend each week or each month. It's not time out. It's just a plan. Which is why I prefer to call it my money plan, not my budget. Yeah, it's semantics. But I truly believe that the words we say to ourselves matter, and calling it a money plan has helped a lot of my clients make that switch in their brain for the better. Now, my bonus tips to help you make your money plan work. My first tip is to pay yourself first. In other words, save first and then pay bills. Saving pays for life's big and little emergencies, but it's also insurance against not working until you're 80. Saving today takes care of the you of tomorrow. If you're not a saver, I did a video on that and I'll link it in the description. Next, pay off debt. I did a video on the 3 most common debt strategies to get it all paid off. I'll link it in the description. You all are getting all kinds of goodies today. Now that you've saved and you've made your debt payments, figure out which bills you're gonna pay with which paycheck. I do this on my calendar, and if you wanna see how I use a free Google Calendar to manage all my money, and you guessed it, I did a video, and I'll link it in the description. And then finally, put everything in it. Don't get all judgy on yourself. If you know you're gonna eat out 3 days this week, then put it in the plan for this week. Here is Auntie Shell's rule of thumb. You can have everything you want, but you might not be able to have it every week. So plan what you're gonna wanna do and put it in the budget. What I found, both personally and with my coaching clients, is that the sooner the money for saving and bills is out of my checking account, the better. I often joke that I can't spend what's not in my checking account, but it's also absolutely true. We now have our money plan. Easy peasy, and no need to use that pesky budget word at all. If you're still struggling, darling, I see you. My favorite way to budget is using the bill calendar and what I like to call the paycheck method of budgeting. I did videos on both, and I'll put them in the description. Again, lots and lots of goodies for you. I've also done blogs on all the stuff that I mentioned in this video, and I'll put those in the description just in case you're more of a reader than a video watcher, because everybody learns differently. When it comes to budgets, there are 3 basic budgeting mistakes I see over and over. You didn't put everything in it to begin with, which just set you up for failure. You did it and then you didn't use it. And then finally, you didn't allow for spontaneity and life. Because if you've been around a while, then you know I am adamant that your money should take care of your life. But it also needs to be around to take care of some of the fun too. Before we go, and because I'm so excited to tell you about it, my new course, Get Better at Money, is now open and taking students. If you want to learn about some easy systems to put around your money that help you meet your savings goals without having to think too much about it, to pay off that debt, finally, using one of those 3 strategies that I've talked about before, or sometimes what I call the combination platter, then this course is for you. I also teach you how to find your why around money, because that informs all of your money decisions, and I even tell you what mine is as an example. If you want a course that's going to help you get better at money in as little as a weekend, then please come check out the course. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of this video. It helps me, but I also hope that you got a lot of good, juicy information today. If you did, please like and subscribe for good vibes. Click the bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a fantabulous week. Bye.